un jardín con flores, y ahora veo un jardín con flores, y ahora veo un jardín con flores.
Probably not a good time, not a good time to record. Before I was very, I wake up and I'm very happy, but now a little bit not happy. But when I paint, I'll be okay.
That's all? It's okay?
Yeah.
Pro skinny. Fat cat level 1. Natural fats.
Like I just finished this because I want the wall to be super red, not like, you know. So I live in Spain, yeah? And Spain, they make these, yeah? Which is like the best, one of the best, pretty much the best spray paint in the game, yeah? So a lot of people do graffiti in Spain, and it's different. It's different in Spain, you know? It's more, graffiti is not really, people graffiti everywhere. It's not really a big deal, you know? Man, I should have worn my trash pants. So it's not really a big deal. So many people do graffiti. I see a lot of graffiti. And so I start to copy the guys that do graffiti. So I go to the areas that they graffiti in and I spray paint. And I have a few problems with some people. They say don't graffiti in my area. Whatever, you know. I keep graffiti. I meet one guy, his name is called Hayak. In Spain we have the same like this, like different pueblos, different cities, different towns. We have same like this events. So I go to one event and I meet some graffiti. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to make it like, that's not what I wanted to do, man.
他不是故意的。
对啊，我知道，你说那个没事。
啊。
我不会讲，我怀疑。
He said all right.
Yeah, no. Bye. Okay, so I meet many people. I spray paint. I have like a wall with one guy, you know. We have one spot, like maybe here, yeah. And so he paint there, I paint under him, and he said you can't paint underneath me. So he paint on top of me. I paint on top of him. He paint on top of me. I paint on top of him. He paint on top of me. I paint on top of him. One shop, they open a shop in my town, and everybody from the whole of my city, everybody, they go to my town to buy paint. And the guy who works there, he knows everyone. So I go to the shop, I buy paint because the guy that I first started following, I follow him on Instagram. His name is Ho, and I'm just looking at him doing his lines. It's fucking sick. So I follow him on Instagram. He says on his Instagram, he goes, "I'm going to the shop," and I go to the shop, and the guy, he's a very friendly guy. He tells me he has a little wall, and everybody who comes there, they do a little graffiti. So he tells me, "Hey, do your graffiti." I say, "No, I cannot. I don't want to tell you my name." He says, "Okay, cool. Then later I go there and he asks me, "What's your name, man?" And I say, "Okay, this is my name." So it's like that. Like he might say, "Oh, today this person came to the shop. This person came to the shop." they're gonna paint at this place. So I go to that place and I paint with them. And then I get to know people and like this, you know. Woo. And that's how I do graffiti. Oh, fuck it. I just do like this. Fuck it. I don't know what to do if I... Yeah, I don't know what to do. I need to, let me try. Okay, done. It's like the best wall, huh? Everyday routine, yeah? Now, because it's quarantine, it's I wake up, I drink my Hai Tai, yeah? My CMOS, yeah? And I drink my Mao Bian Chow, yeah? Then if I have it, if it's gym day, I drink my blue vervain, yeah? Blue vervain, yeah? And if I have gym, then I go to the gym. If I don't have gym, then I rest and I do some work. Maybe I do some teaching. Depends. Depends. Right now, yeah, wake up, teach from like 9. I have one class at 9. I have one class at 2. So then after 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock, I go for a walk. Try to talk some Chinese to people, stuff like this. So like make little tasks for myself. Like, okay, I go to the shop to buy, I go to look for limes, for example, and I go to Lianhua Sun, and I have to find Lianhua Sun, and I ask people, where's Lianhua Sun? They tell me, da, 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 da. I take my bike there. I bike ride maybe half an hour, 1 hour. I used to go out for like 1.5 hours to get vitamin D. That's in my head. That's what the logic I put. But I need to go out for like at least an hour and a half. And I need to speak Chinese for at least half an hour or an hour. So I'll go out and do something like this pretty much every day. Obviously on the weekends, sometimes go to party or meet with friends and do some kind of like activities, because there's lots of activities like the one today, the graffiti. Philosophy club, some drinking and drawing. We draw. Sometimes meet with my friend, we do pull-ups, and then I have time for myself, watch some TV shows. Starting to watch now I like Sun Wukong. China is very good, you know, for travel. At least in Shenzhen, you know, you have many ways to travel. I like to travel the best here. So yeah, they have the 3 art forms of graffiti of hip hop. Yeah, so I like hip hop. I make music. So for me, graffiti is like the other art form. And at the moment, I'm not able to make music. Yeah, so graffiti kind of is a substitute for not making music. Yeah, then I can still practice the art form of hip hop. As well as listen to hip hop music. So that's one reason why I like graffiti, yeah? Like I said before, when I went to Spain, I see a lot of graffiti on the walls, and in Spain it's like it was like freedom, like heaven. There's like so many abandoned buildings, and everyone goes to the abandoned buildings. So like, it's just like, wow, you can paint for like, when no one troubles you, paint and practice. And yeah, I learned a lot from there. So I guess you could say for me, hip hop is like a religion, and this is the religion. So I just keep practicing my religion. If I could, I would DJ or I would make music, you know? I wouldn't do breakdancing. It's personally, I don't like breakdancing, but I like to do exercise. Like, make sure I can do handstands and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what graffiti is for me. But also it has many benefits, you know, in the long run. Like, when you grow up and you get older, you realize that when you have skills to pay the bills, like, creating a skill takes a lot of hard work, and like every day you do 1%, like 0.0001%, and all these 0.001% over time add up to 100%. So yeah, graffiti is like adding to that 1% every day. So that's why I do it. If I stop, then I'm gonna go bad. It's the same like exercise. I do exercise pretty much every day. But yeah, whenever you do anything you do, you can easily get demotivated or demoralized because you don't get the instant reward or the instant gratification, you know. But if you look at it in the way of, you just have to add up the little percentages over time, you're gonna develop a skill. So I guess that's what I do when I do graffiti. I'm just adding to my skill set. Pow!
So Chinese.
Some portal. What's this called? Portal.
Vivi, you can teach.
Una.
What's that? The English name?
A Chinese name.
He-tao?
He-tao.
Okay.
He-tao. He-tao, like
The sauce
cheese.
of he-tao?
Yeah, it's like cheese, though. You know, you want to see my tea collection?
Tea collection,
You
yeah.
want to see my tea?
Why not?
What do I have?
Can you speak in Chinese to?
Yeah.
No, I cannot. This one is something Shima Bangsa. I can't remember. It might be Nyo Bangsa, but I cannot remember.
看一下这个 I think it's like Chinese
This one,
brown